welcome back to the show, everyone. This is episode... I just scrambled my brain because I never script my intros, and I'm like, should I go with the welcome back to I am, or should I go with the this is episode X? I didn't know what to do there. I stumbled over my own brain. Anyway, this is episode 6. I am PyroFalkon. And in the last episode, we got the 4th crime boss, and now we are going after the 5th, who is called Oriental, even though that term is now considered racist, or at least less desired, which is an interesting thing, that is such a new concept as far as that particular word is concerned, that the game came out while it was still accepted. I guess it's still kind of sort of accepted. Anyway, you can see our agents and the saboteurs and even an infiltrator ninja are all trying to figure out things to steal or destroy here in the base. They broke into this first main area, but all they saw were the beds and the lockers, so they're still looking for new targets, but now they're going to go to this door. That's why I said before that the minor agents of good tend to look at every single door that they come to, and that's why you can set up an almost impenetrable trap just by making a sequence of doors and empty hallways, because it forces them to look at every door until they run out of time and have to go back. But I don't like playing that way, it's too easy. I prefer having the traps and everything, even when it catches my own minion in the process. So your minions have a remote control device to disable pressure pads and all that kind of stuff. However, it can still be tripped by other people who are walking by, as you just saw. So this is our guy who just got hit with the trap, and you can see that his brain power is at 0. So he is now in the library to recover his brain power. Now that we have the library, and that... The Nakamura said, that guy was pretty dumb. You have to be pretty dumb to be a yellow shirt here with the evil organization. But anyway, so that's why I put the library where I did. See, now our... Wait, what? Oh, you're getting the box? That's weird. Usually... See, this investigator just tripped this pad and just upset all of these people. So now we have... Let's see, that's 5. Where'd the white-shirted... Oh, I guess that was her. The white-shirted investigator is leaving. So now everybody is inside the archives, but they don't see anything. So now they're going to start leaving. But now, they'll probably try to break open this door since it's in their way. I hope they do. Okay, yes. So they're just kind of hanging out, looking at the door, trying to figure it out. Now, if any of my agents go into the infirmary like that, they just run through. And that's why it's useful to have a hallway that has nothing but just a series of doors, because your minions will never go there. That way, you can ensure that they continue to waste some time. But now that they popped the door open and looked inside, they realize that there's nothing in there. And now they're getting a little deeper into the base. And this is a bit of a problem. So, since we're looking at 5 people, I'm going to arm up. So I've called for a yellow alert, and all yellow minions and guard minions are going to go get some weapons out of the armor. You can see our guys here. Even the ones who were operating the control panels have stopped. Now, normally, I don't do this for just this set of guys. Just a small set of 5 people. I don't arm up for that. It's a waste of time, but... I have for now, just so you can see the process. So everyone's gathering weapons. You can only have 1 dude per rack at a time, which is why I've got so many here. Everyone's checking in, grabbing their rifles. The problem is, at least our guards can't hide their rifles. So if investigators come by, they'll immediately see something is wrong because they'll just see the rifles slung on their backs. Not good for us. Meanwhile, we have enough personnel here. Gonna activate this mission, which will take a minute and a half. Switch back to here. Burglary in progress. That means everyone needs to die, and it's time to hit the cleansing button. That's the everyone needs to die. Just shoot everyone you see. And I'm gonna even withdraw my evil genius just in case, although it won't get that far. Did the ninja throw? Yep, he's throwing shuriken. That's adorable. Especially when we're putting M4 bullets into his back. Alright. M4 is not a type of bullet, it's a type of gun. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. And, okay, stand down, don't attack them. Don't attack these two. Let them go, do not attack. Good worker. It's a good minion who can follow orders. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. What's her name? Your name is Ret Ma. Good job, Ret Ma. Alright, good job doing nothing. Alright then. So, the base is cleansed, the money has been recovered, bodies are being taken into the freezer, and our minions are now de-arming themselves. Disarming themselves? De-arming themselves? They're putting their weapons back, and everything has turned out well. Where's my evil genius? Yes. Wow, she hasn't even made it all the way into the chamber where I gave her the order. Anyway, so that is the cleansing button in action. The next time I have to use the cleansing button, it'll be because things are getting a lot worse than that. So hopefully you won't see that happen for a while. Okay, now this next part is going to... Oh, Eli Barracuda can learn a special ability. Your major henchman can be leveled up and can be given some special things. Ooh, okay. So the next story mission objective. Nikita Leonov, the notorious butcher of St. Petersburg, has arrived here on your very island, but he is refusing to acknowledge your authority. A good battering in the mess hall counter's big mixing bowl should bring him round to your way of thinking. Thing is, we don't have a mixing bowl, so we're going to get rid of this item so we get a little bit of cash back. This is going to take a little bit of time, and in fact, I will call a yellow alert, because the guy in question, if I remember right, he tends to have bodyguards with him, so it's good to arm up. We're going to buy a mess hall counter for 15 grand. It's expensive going through the black market if you're an evil genius, apparently. Which does have a mixing bowl item, and it can be used as a torture device. Fun. Okay, we have a bunch of tourists panicking. Let's see if we can find our target. He always wears red, and he has a black afro. He actually looks a lot like Eli Barracuda. Let's see, let's see, we've got a bunch of dudes, a bunch of saboteurs and infiltrators. I don't see, do we have more guys up? Oh my god, get them out of here. Alright, where is he? It's always tricky for me to find this guy, and I don't know why. Like, every time I play, it's really hard for me to find him. Wait, there he is. Oh, he's alone. Sweet. Okay, so we flag him for capture rather than kill, and we're going to grab Eli Barracuda and specifically order him to go help out. The nice thing is he won't fight back. He'll fight back, but he's just gonna... Or he won't fight back. He's just kind of hanging out. Sweet, even better. Now he's fighting back. Eli will take him out. Yeah, who cares about one stupid yellow shirt? It's fine. There we go, we've got him captured. Now we're gonna drag his ass to the prison cell. We lost one minion, but whatever. They are literally worthless. They are disposable. Let's see. So now that we've got him for sure, I will tell everybody to stand down, go weaponless. And in another nice design decision, it keeps that noise going, that beeping or the blaring of the alarm, but it makes it really quiet after the first 2 loops, which is useful. Wow, that is a small force coming at me. 3 investigators, 2 saboteurs, or infiltrators, and 2 tourists, and the infiltrators are rated as exceptional. We're gonna have to keep our eye on these guys. Alright, so task complete for having the 4th crime lord? The 3rd crime lord. Wait a minute. Why did I miscount? Oh, because the first one was just having the inner sanctum. Okay. Alright, so the 4th crime lord is Nikita. Alright, that's fine. So we've got Nikita. We're bringing his ass into the prison, and more to the point, we're getting ourselves a big mixing bowl. I think. Where's our guy with the mixing bowl? There he is. It's the valet. The reason we have so many bad guys, or should I say good guys, on our land is because we have way too much heat on us right now. Just from all the various... Or not? Wow, must just be bad luck. Oh, it's because of the high amount of heat we have from Anvil. Okay. That's alright. We're going to sit here and wait until the heat dies a little bit before doing any more missions. However, we will interrogate this guy in the big mixing bowl. Now, some of the people that you can interrogate can be gloated over by our evil genius here. I don't think Nikita can be, though. I think the only ones that your evil genius can gloat and laugh over are super agents, super good guy agents. Although the help files did not mention that, but the help files are not overly helpful, so I could be mistaken. Or I could be right. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try to gloat over our buddy here who is about to go into the mixing bowl. Now, the thing is, this might be torture for this poor bastard, but I personally know of at least 3 people who would pay for the privilege of going on rides like this. Alright, let's get our girl. And can you haha? Ah, she can't. All she can do is do her claps. Oh, it's too bad. Okay, evil genius, you can return back to your position. So we're gonna let this dude go for a ride for a while, and we have a few too many agents who are a little close into the, or a little deep in the base. They're rated pathetic though, so we're gonna just watch them. And as long as they don't do anything, we'll let them leave in peace. It'll be good to bring our heat down. Yes, good deal. Yep, stay stupid. Did I just... Yep, I stupefied one of them, and the other one is not stupefied yet. They have little tiny Inspector Clouseau mustaches. Cute. Uh-oh, he's inside the base. Come on, dude, don't do anything you would regret. Alright, we're gonna flag him for psychological weakening. That means the valets are going to get him and distract them. This poor bastard Nikita is still being taken for a ride. This takes a little too long. They give him like 5 or 6 revolutions in that mixing bowl. We'll probably just throw up directly into the mixing bowl and it's done. But regardless. And bam! Okay, we lowered his attention because of our valets. So now our valets are going to escort him out. When any of these hit 0, they are rendered useless, so we are walking his ass out. Although now he has a little bit of heat on us for some reason. Not sure why. Let's see. It's weird. They should have no heat because we... Oh well, whatever. It won't be that much heat. Alright, so our next... Let's see. Okay. This is where we're going to have a fairly large time skip. Nigel Ewing, the CIA agent, has since gone rogue and is now the ruler of all criminal activities on the African continent. He was last seen cruising down the Nile with a vast shipment of arms and a veritable army of loyal tribesmen. He won't be easy to find and makes a point of only seeing seriously connected criminals. If you aren't notorious enough, you'll never find him. And I believe that notorious number is 100. Our notoriety right now is 11, so we have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to be doing a major long time skip while I do this. Essentially what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing all these missions that are just the flags, because that way I can gather notoriety without getting any physical loot and making the situation more dangerous for myself. So, for example, we will go to the Siberia province, which requires 8 workers for the Mammoth Task mission. We'll put in our 8 workers, 5 techies, and 2 soldiers. We will always, always, always have 5 techies for every mission, so it gets done in half the time. Plus, with 5 techies in the area, if we switch everybody to plotting, then we will be able to uncover more missions very quickly, especially as our notoriety goes up. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how you play Evil Genius efficiently. I am very, very good at playing this game efficiently. But for now, I will time skip until we do... Alright, we'll clear that flag. Let him go. He's outside now. Well, pathetic infiltrators? Psh, easy. Anyway, we're going to time skip ahead until we can capture Nigel Ewing.
Oh, well, damn it, Larry. Why do you always show me up on air?
Glad I started recording just when that happened. The infiltrators are starting to get a little angry and they're starting to disable my trap. So now it's time to hit the cleansing button. I was asking the Akamura between those time skips if she thought the phrase cleansing button was dirty, and she said no, that it was on the clean side of dirty, whatever that means. So I decided to up the ante by doing what she affectionately refers to as the I need an adult voice. Because... Hey baby, would you like me to play with your cleansing button? Wow. The Akamura is telling me to get out. I don't blame her for that, actually. Oh good, here come the other soldiers to help take care of the problem. So we have fires going off, we have dead people, our henchman is down, the investigators are starting to run out, and this is where all hell can break loose if we're not careful. Well, all hell has kind of sort of broken loose already anyway. Ah, those damn infiltrators. So we're just cleansing the island of undesirables. That's the word. We're cleansing. Now I can't say cleanse without laughing. Anyway, we are cleansing the island of undesirables, and okay, so a couple of them are gonna get free. That's fine. Our heat will go up in a couple regions, but we are mainly concerned about getting them off the island so we can sort of reset ourselves. And again, this is sort of where the grindy part comes in, because now that we've done that, we need to settle down, make sure, yeah, the Patriot heat is pretty high up there. Also, thanks to the Akamura we researched, I only need 75 notoriety to get to Nigel Ewing, and he's in North Africa. I mean, he's in the Middle East. So if we put a couple dudes here to scout the area, eventually we'll see him, but only once our notoriety hits 75. So we're going to keep doing missions as I clean up the mess here until we get 75 notoriety, and then we will find Nigel Ewing. Wait, what did you call him? It wasn't... You didn't call him Mr. I Need an Adult. What was the name you came up with him? Oh, wasn't it Mr. Bad Touch? That's it, Mr. Bad Touch. So after the last cleanse, we developed a problem I had not seen at that point. Now I see it. We have 4 good Patriot burglars coming in, but more to the point, we only have 26 minions out of 75 total that we can have. We're short 6 valets, 2 techies, 1 guard, not to mention having some backup workers. So I'm going to increase our thing here. So we're paying $1,000, but now we get minions every 20 seconds instead of every 60 seconds. So we can recover our manpower. Cleanses tend to work both ways when I panic. We tend to see a lot of dead on both sides. And the problem with a red alert is that even the social minions, such as valets, try to fight, and they're bad at it, and they die easily. So we just sort of had a bit of a problem. I was on red alert too long. I should have held back a bit. So we're going to stay on yellow alert for a while. We're going to try to gather up some minions and try to recover our forces. Meanwhile, I'm keeping my eye on these purple-clad ladies who are, or I guess lavender-clad ladies, who are good burglars. Can't have that. And this is why, in case you're watching this for tips, you always want to have a nice buildup of money. I have a personal bottom of $1 million. Like, I never want to have less than $1 million in the bank because of situations like this. Our heat is too high, certainly in America, that we can't go send people to siphon money. So right now we just have to lay low, wait for the heat to die down, and then we can start worrying about continuing. So I think that'll do it for this episode, and in the next one we'll find Nigel Ewing. We'll get him from Egypt, and the Middle East. Middle East region in this game encompasses a chunk of Egypt too. Anyway, We're going to get Nigel Ewing in the next episode after we build up our notoriety. What is it up to? 26? Yeah, it's going to take a little while. All right, so thanks for watching, everyone. I will keep my finger on the record button just in case something really interesting happens. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for another episode. Mr. Bad Touch says goodbye.